What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Jess. So welcome back to another episode of the Budget Squad. I'm not really sure what to call this when we're in between, trying to make upgrades and doing some things to improve our team. Now, Team of the Week was just released yesterday, and there's definitely a ton of value there to try and take advantage of. Whenever Team of the Weeks come out, the market definitely goes down because people want the new hires overalls. People are going to want the Derek Carr. People are going to want the Tyrann Matthews, and the cards that go into the set are going to be, some are going to be really, really expensive, but some of them are going to be good value because they're going to be in packs. And a lot of people, like my dumbass on my other account, opens those packs and we get a bunch of those cards and we don't want them, right? Because we get 40 of them. So we're just going to throw them on the auction block and try to get rid of them. And we're going to try to pick those up and take advantage of those people purchasing those and not wanting them. So offensively, I definitely want to get that new tight end who has 86 speed. I do know there's somebody with 85 speed, but we're going to take a look at that tight end with 86 speed, see if we could get him. And there's also a new Reddick with, I think he has 85 speed, man. And my guy has, as you can see, he definitely has good speed. That's why I have him at 83. But +2 speed could definitely make a difference, man. That right there could mean maybe I'm able to get to a play and get an interception, or prevent a first down, or get a big hit fumble, or get a big hit and they drop a pass where maybe I wouldn't have gotten there if I had 83 speed. That +2 speed might mean, even if it's just one play a game, where I can get there where I wouldn't have got there with 83 speed. So majority of people user their middle linebacker, and when you use your middle linebacker, no attribute matters, right? All you really care about is height and speed. It's all you really care about. You don't care about block shed, finesse move, awareness, zone coverage, because that's the guy you're manually using. So all we're looking for is speed and somebody with some good height. That's even better. That's why a lot of people love Anthony Barr, because he usually packs a punch with a good speed. He's 6'5". He can play the passing lanes and things like that. So again, whenever you're using, all you want is speed, just so you can roam the field. We have excuse me, we have 50K that we can go on ahead and spend. We also have a few packs that we did from our solos. Now, we did the Gauntlet again. Remember the video I did the other day? If you guys check out my videos consistently, where I was one Bronco short of doing the Gauntlet Unleashed challenges. And then that same day I ended up buying Brandon Marshall, which I didn't even mean to do. I just happened to get him, and he happened to be a Bronco. So that unlocked the Unleashed solos for me. So I did all of those. We've been grinding, bro. Like, I did all of those. And when these open up on the weekend, I'm going to do these as well. And these are going to give you 2 Gauntlet trophies. I already have one. And you see right there, Gauntlet trophy at the end. And then at the very end of this one is another Gauntlet trophy. So that right there is going to give me 3 more Gauntlet tokens, which let me see who it is I can go ahead and get. I don't think I can get anybody. I can get Phillip Rivers, but I'm fine with Dan Marino. I could get Ertz, but I'm gonna go on ahead and not do that. So I'm just gonna save the tokens for somebody, or maybe I will go Rivers. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what it is we're gonna do. But 50K. Let's go ahead and take a look at the packs that we have. We're gonna open up the Gauntlet token first. Right here, there's Gauntlet trophy. Going ahead and get our 1 token. And now we have over here, you see, we did our Team of the Week solos, and those took a while, dude. Those took a while, only due to the fact of they're 7-minute quarters, and you start in the 3rd quarter, and oh my goodness, they took a little bit. These right here I got from the Gauntlet, probably gonna be silver cards, but these we have a few gold player packs to open up that we got from the Gauntlet. We have a Team of the Week preseason player pack, and then we have a large quick sell. or a quick sell. Let me not say large, because I put that in my title. You know, people think you're clickbaiting. It's an honest mistake. You know, I've been playing Madden, and they're always known as like large quick sell. So that's, you know, what I put. I didn't, you know, mischievously put that there. But let's just open these up, see what we get, and I actually have to do the gauntlet too. I got to stop messing around and do the gauntlet. Are these sellable? No? Okay. Somebody in my comment section, you know, I do read the comment section, was like, you know, JS, you have like almost 200 items, dude. Like, why don't you sell the stuff that you have? Majority of the things that I have are all NAT. Like, I don't open any packs on this account, so you know, the players that I get are only from me doing solo challenges and whatnot, and they're 97% are all NAT. So there's nothing I can do with them unless I add them to a set. Okay, so right here we have 2 gold player reward packs, and then another one. So we have 3 total and a team of the week. So we have 4 players here, and all it really takes is just one pull to make a big difference, which I'm, you know, obviously would love. But, you know, at the end of the day, we're gonna take whatever it is we can get, and we end up getting 82 Russell Okung, and okay, so he's NAT, but he's a Bronco. So okay. No, he's a Charger. Excuse me, Mulligan. I see the Bronco uniform. He's in disguise. All right, very next one, we get a Nicholas Foles. And okay, so these are NAT as well. So we have one more. Come on, let me get lucky. 1 dime for the 1 dime. And we get an elite. Ah, it's NAT though. But hey, we can use. Is that an upgrade? Let's take a look very carefully. Now, the guy that we have is a 79 overall right tackle. He has more strength. He has slightly less run blocking, slightly better pass blocking, better impact blocking, less awareness, less stamina, more stamina on James' side, less speed, and less agility. Now, I do believe that they said awareness counts, like your overall awareness for your offensive line helps with picking up blitzes. I don't know if it's just your center or your offensive line in total, but nonetheless, this is what this allows us to do, right? Even though I feel like Coleman is, if not better, he's like right there, right? I mean, you can give or take. You can sacrifice a little bit of run blocking for Juwan James, get a little bit of pass blocking with Coleman, a little better impact blocking, more strength, but more awareness, and a ton more awareness. And you would like to think that's going to make a difference on helping just picking up blocks, on helping, you know, if he happens to get a pancake, on picking up somebody in the second level just because his awareness is so much higher. You know, he's by far a smarter, you know, blocker. But what this allows us to do, even though it's not that big of a difference, is that allows me to actually sell Coleman and make some coins. So we're going to go on ahead and start James right here. And this right here is actually going to be our second offensive elite card on our offensive line. So now we're going to go on ahead. We're going to find Coleman. It's the same thing I did when I had Bradham or Nigel. I can't think of his last name right now. I'm probably, you know, butchering it, but let's just go to Coleman. Let's just find him. Actually, let's just go to he is a 79 overall, so we just go straight to 75 to 79s overall. Here he is right here, and we'll see how much he's going for. And he is going for 5.9k, so we can sell him for about 5.6. That means that Juwan James pull right there ends up getting me, you know, 5k. So we'll take that. So we'll see if we can sell him for 5.6k before this video ends in an hour. Alright, so we have 2 packs remaining. This right here is our team of the week preseason player. Now, if I could get somebody that I wanted to get, if I can get that tight end, or if I can get Reddick, that would be huge, you know. But most likely we're going to get somebody on a lower end. But hopefully this player right here is sellable, auctionable, sellable, so, you know, we can make some coins that can help us out. And we end up getting a 75 overall left guard. Okay, so these are sellable. Let's go ahead and do a comparison I mean left guard, excuse me, left end. I'm sorry, it's early in the morning when I'm doing this. It's almost 6 o'clock in the morning. So when you take a look, Dunlap is just obviously devouring this guy in every single way. We have Clark as well, who is just far, you know, beyond better. So Ridgeway isn't helping us out whatsoever. So we're gonna go on ahead and actually sell him, try to make some coins. I wonder if I can do that set where I can get an elite card. It's under wasn't under players. Oh, they got rid of the set where you could do the where you could put like a bunch of low tier elites to get like a. That was under exchange, right? I mean upgrades. Or am I bugging? No. It's under exchange. Okay. So I'm just wondering, like right here, you need 7 of them. I wonder. Let me see who it is. Hold on. What do you got to put in here? Trade in 7 gold plays. Oh, it's gold. Oh, I should do this. I probably have a bunch. All those baby goats I have will go in here and actually get me elites that are auctionable, tradable. No, those baby goats are 73 overall, right? So it wouldn't be them. 75. I want shoot. Most of them are on my starting team. I was talking about this right here. But yeah, I don't even have 5. Shoot, but let me take a look at this though. Let me see if there's anybody that I'm not using that I got from that's like NAT that's not in my lineup. Like this card right here, Addison, I'm no longer using. He's no longer in my starting lineup. I have this card. Do I have anybody else? Okay, Okung that I just pulled, who's NAT. We have this guy. Oh, I can get an elite card right here. Shoot, hold up. Let's get an elite card, man. Let's see if we can get lucky. Let's put 7 guys that are no longer in our lineup. I don't think it'll allow me to put Gronk. Let's put Okung. Let's do that guy. Let's do this guy, and the guy that we just pulled. Oh no, we don't even need to do that. Look at that, perfect. Yes, we got an elite card that we can actually sell. That's perfect. Hopefully we can upgrade a position is what we're hoping for. Or if not, if it's somebody we're uninterested, we're gonna go on ahead and get our coins anyways. But speaking of coins, we're gonna go to newest, and hopefully you don't hear it double. You don't hear the volume from my TV. If you do, I apologize. Okay, so we're gonna go on in here. We're gonna take a look, and he's going for 8.2 right now because he goes into that set, so that's huge. Let me see if I can go on ahead and get rid of this card for about 7.5. That right there would definitely be big money if we can get rid of him quickly, because he goes into the set, so people are gonna want this card to get their 90 overall honey badger. So if we can go ahead and sell him for that price, that's a lot. That's an elite card right there. It's the only reason why he's going for so much, because he's in that set. But let's open up the last 2 packs, see what it is we can get. Hopefully we can get an elite that actually starts for us. Okay, so we have my first elite player pack. Oh, I'm excited, man. I haven't done one of these on this account. And we have our quick sell. We're going to take our 2K right here and be extremely happy with it. 3K. Okay, we'll take that. And now we have our elite player pack. Come on, man. Give me somebody I can use. Give me somebody. Give me somebody. Give me somebody. Give me somebody. And we get a Taylor Gabriel. That right there is a position I'm not really interested in. You know, I'm pretty good at wide receiver thanks to the long shot guys that we have. So yeah, he's never gonna see the field. So we're actually just gonna go on ahead and we actually sold Ridgeway, so we got 6K. So now we're gonna take that card and we're gonna sell him because I'm uninterested in having him in any way. So we're gonna go to newest, and he's probably going for very little. And he's going for 5.8. You know, we'll take that. We're going to put this up for about 5.5. Seeing if we can go on ahead and sell him. Okay. So now we're going to go on ahead and take a look and see the new cards that we want to go on ahead and get. So let's go to program. We're going to go down to team of the week, and for type we're going to go to tight end. Just to see how much he's going for. I'm probably going to end up getting the cheaper guy. He's going for 16K, so we want to take advantage of you know, his speed. And I'm not sure if I'm going to switch to Seattle playbook on this account. I'm probably going to stay with San Francisco until I get used to Seattle on my other account, and then I'm going to make the switch over. So right here we're going to go to players. We're going to go to speed. By the way, if anybody's wondering where I'll be looking up stuff, I do everything on Mudhead, if you guys are wondering. So Ingram right now is the fastest tight end in the game at 86 speed, and then he has a gold card which is 85 speed, so it's only +1 speed. But I want to take a look at the difference, you know, to see the difference between him and his gold card. You know, +1 speed isn't a lot, but if his run blocking is like a lot higher or something like that, then we're probably going ahead and go with him. But we want to go ahead and we want to compare him to his gold card. His 77 overall gold card. Oh shoot, I made a mistake. I compared him to the same card. Mulligan. Okay, so we're gonna go Ingram, 77 overall, and we're gonna compare him to his 74 overall card, and it looks like there's really not that much of a difference. It's only -1 speed. Acceleration is only down 1. His awareness is 4, but you know, his catching is down 4. His jumping is down 2. My biggest thing is what's his run blocking looking like? Is he somebody? His run block is 63, 60 on the gold card. So yeah, there's definitely no need to get this card right here. Like, the only reason you should get this card is if you're doing a set. Like, there's absolutely no reason to get that card whatsoever. You know, his gold card is, you know, all you need, and that gold card is, you know, might be going for less since he has a new upgrade. And right now he is going for 2K, and this guy has 85 speed, guys. 85 speed. I mean, you can't, that's just insane to have that kind of speed on the field, especially at the tight end position, and especially if you run split close, because having him in that backfield, you're gonna see he's gonna be huge. Instead of me throwing to a Zach Miller, who usually has that spot, we're gonna go on ahead and we're now gonna have Ingram there. Where the hell is he? We're not gonna have Ingram, and you could just take a look at the speed difference. I mean, we're talking +6 speed. That's a huge difference, man. We're I mean, if you want to go on ahead and damn, what's the word I'm looking for, man? Not estimate, man. When you're round, when you want to round off, that's closer to +10 speed, man. Ingram is going to be able to, where Zach Miller gets caught after a 6-yard gain, Ingram can probably, you know, stretch that to 14 yards or, you know, 10 yards, because he's so much faster. Now, he doesn't do anything else as good as Zach Miller. Zach Miller is by far the better tight end. Way better run blocking, +20 damn near. Way better hands, way better at route running, way better in catching traffic, way better spec. He's better in each and every single way. So Ingram is just going to be a specialist for us. He's only going to be on the field when we're looking to hit him in the flats. I will not have him on the field when I'm blocking. So if you guys are ever playing my budget squad and you see Ingram on the field, I'm 100% passing. I'm never going to run the ball with him on the field. I'm just going to put Zach Miller in. But because my tight end spots are full, we're going to go ahead and we're going to plug him in as the backup fullback. That way I can manually sub him in when I would like to. So now that we have him, we want to go on ahead and take a look at that Reddick. Now Reddick is going to be more expensive. There's no need to go on ahead and most likely get this card over the gold card because it's only +2 speed. But listen, when it comes to user, I don't mess around. And you guys seen the last game, Reddick was balling for me. He caught 2 interceptions when I was on my safety. So you know, if he's in an upgrade in the smallest sense, then yeah, he's definitely going to be welcome. Okay, well, first we got to see how much he's going for. You know, I'm not going to go on ahead and spend crazily. I'm not going to spend 35K for him. He is an elite card. Oh, I'm under gold. I was wondering. I was like, wait a minute, the hell? All right, so he's going for 14K, and to me, this is a steal. This right here may be the best, one of the best budget players in the game for the price. Now, I'm probably going to miss out on a few sales talking to you guys instead of getting them, but it's okay. Now, the reason why I say it's a steal is because a lot of people always go after the really fast linebackers, right? Think about an Ultimate Team. Who are some of the most popular middle linebackers in the game? We have Ryan Shazier, we have Deion Jones, and people love those guys because they're fast. And when somebody is fast, they want them on their team because, again, they can cover a ton of ground. We're going to go on ahead and compare him to the gold Reddick that we have. +2 speed. Oh my God, +7 play rec. +8 block. Like, this is a huge upgrade, man. Huge. +8 zone coverage. +7 hip. This is an upgrade, ladies and gentlemen. Even though it says 86 over on the left, I'm not really sure why. He's really there. We go. This card is a significant upgrade. When we were comparing the tight ends, they were barely better, right? There wasn't that much of a difference. They were like right there with each other. But this card is such a huge upgrade. 7 block shed, 7 play rec, 6 tackle, 7 awareness, freaking 8 pursuit, 8 zone, 7 hit power. My God. This card is a huge upgrade, and we're going to get him for a steal of only 15K because he's going to be very close to Deion Jones. He's going to be very close to Shazier in the sense of he's going to cover a lot of ground. He's going to be able to run all over the place with 85 speed. And if you happen to be off of him and if you happen to be on anybody else on the field, this card is going to be able to ball out, man. Like, his zone coverage is pretty decent at 70. You know, he's not a Brandon Marshall with 76, but 70, you know, it's not bad considering I've used the gold card, and his gold card did great for me with 62 zone. Now we're adding +8, so now he's going to cover more ground. He's going to be more aware. He's going to just be sharper on the defensive side of the ball, and he's going to be quicker with his reactions. And oh my lord, come home. All right, there's so many of these cards up. So for those of you who don't know, there might be a cheaper card on the auction block that we don't see. The auction house can only hold up to so many cards, right? There's 5 per line, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So 5 times 2 is 10 and carry the 0. So we're looking at 100 cards, right? So let's say somebody put their card up right now for 3,000 coins one day. Quick test for you guys. If somebody put their card up for 3,000 coins right now for the time of the auction for one day, will it show up here? Right now, if somebody were to put their card up for 3,000 coins one day, will it show up? Will I see it? The answer is no. It will not. It will not show up because there is only 100 cards that can be posted at a time. So what happens if 130 cards are posted? That means the other 30 will have to wait until these cards are sold first. They all go on a time basis. So every card that you see here, you're not going to see any of them for one day. None of them. They're all 12 hours or less, right? And that is because all the longer ones that are posted for longer are not going to show up. Unless, like, you ever go to, like, let's say we go to, instead of middle linebacker, let's go to quarterback, right? See, right here, you can post 30 of them for one day. They're all going to show up, right? Because there's less than 100 of them. So it doesn't matter. You know, whenever you see a gap like this, that means more cards can fill. That means you're taking a look at literally every single one that is posted on this console. There's none that is posted that you cannot see. All of them are there. All of them. But when you go to here, when we go to middle linebacker, and you go all the way down, and you see that there's no space, there's no gap, that means that there's more cards posted that you can't see, because, you know, they have to wait until these cards get off of the auction block for their card to make it. It's kind of like last year, you know, like bronze badges, right? If you posted, so many people posted bronze badges that in order for your card, in order for your bronze to even hit the auction house, you had to list it for an hour. You had to wait about 20 minutes. Once other bronze badges started selling, then yours would eventually get the list. So right now we're going to just see if there's one possibly a little cheaper. No, his name is right. Was right? Isn't that his name? Right? Wasn't it something? Or am I bugging? Listen, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. You can't judge me. Oh, it's 2 A's. Okay, I thought I wasn't bugging. Okay, so usually, whenever you do this and you see more, you always want to try to go to team specific. Like, let's say you're just looking up the cheapest overall card, right? It's not going to work, you know, here because it's all one card already. But just to, you know, give you guys an example of what I'm talking about. Let's say you go to, let's say you want a silver card, right, to finish a set. Let's say you go to silver card. Let's say you go to all, and you end up going to all players. And let's just say you want to see the cheapest silver card. So right here, you take a look, and we got Monte Nicholson, right? 64 overall, 500 coins, who just sold. So let's go ahead and refresh. So let's say this guy right here, this Mehdi Adsan, I'm really mad guy. So there's obviously flooded, right? Because there's way more than 100 silver cards on here, right? So you take a look at 500. There might be a card of him cheaper that that's not going to fit on this list here because there's so many cards. So what it is we want to do is we want to go to team specific so we can find just that guy. You know, let's go to left end, and then let's go to Titans. That way we can just specifically look at him and see if there's any of him, you know, cheaper. So that's how you find cards, you know, that are going to be, you know, cheaper. So like you see, look, this card, somebody bought that card for 500, not knowing that he has a card up for 450. So that guy lost 50 coins. Yeah, it's not much, but obviously he doesn't know, right? If he specifically did this, where there's less than 100 cards here for the Titan Silver, so every card is going to show up. So that's how you want to try to attack these things, man. Don't make that mistake of, you know, that guy just spent 50 more coins where he didn't have to. Now, let's say he does that for each and every single card he's doing this set throughout the entirety of Madden 18. Let's say every single time he needs a card for a set, he does that without filtering the specific player and team, just going silver and without filtering. By the end of the year, he's going to lose hundreds of thousands of coins. I promise you. Hundreds of thousands, if not millions of coins. Because if you do that a ton, instead of getting a card, you know, if he does gold, he might have got a card that's for 700, but he might have not known to filter it, and the card was cheaper for, you know, 500 coins, and he lost out on 200 because this card isn't going to show on the list. Hopefully you guys understand what I'm saying. You know, if you don't, don't worry about it, but hopefully you guys get what I'm saying. So we're going to go back to Cardinals. We're going to go team of the week, program. And we're going to go middle linebacker. Now, the reason why there's no way to filter this guy to get more is because there's already 100 of him. There's nothing I can do to get the cards that aren't on the list. You know, if you wanted to sell this card, you don't want to put it for a day because it's over 100. So that means your card is going to take hours for your card to hit here because they're going to go by time. You know, so if you don't put your card for 8 hours or less, then you're going to have to wait a long time. Like that guy who had that 450 silver card, unless somebody specifically went to that team in silver card in position, that card isn't going to show up on a silver list because there's too many of them up. But we're going to go ahead and buy this card, which I think is a steal. It's a steal. Get this card under 20K. In my opinion, it's a flat-out steal. Oh, man, 12,000. I would love to be able to get that card for 12,000, save a few thousand, but he'll be gone by that time. I just want to refresh a few more times, but there's so many cards up that one of them isn't really going to show. You know, only a card is only going to come up when somebody buys one. You know, so but we're actually just going to go on ahead and buy this one. 15K for plus 8 everywhere is huge in my opinion. Huge upgrade. Like, oh my lord, this card is so much better. Actually, let's go ahead and let's take a look and let's compare him to like somebody like Shazier, a card that a lot of people are going to want, a card that probably goes for, his card should probably have gone down. Because to be honest, I wouldn't want that card now, not with Reddick out. Because Shazier is obviously going to be better, right? But not better to the fact of you want, yeah, his card went down. This card was 75, 80K, and now he's down to 60K, and that's for a reason. Because, you know, Reddick is out, so, you know, you take a look, the speed is the same, the height is the same, and when you're usering awareness, tackle, play rec, block, shed, pursuit, zone coverage, all that stuff doesn't matter, right? What does matter is hit power, though. You know, that +6 hit power makes a difference, because whenever you manually hit power, I mean, go for hit stick is going to make a difference. But nonetheless, 85 speed. To me, this is a budget Shazier. You know, the awareness is within 5. The tackling is definitely on Shazier's side, but, you know, I'm not going to spend, you know, 55K more to get +6 tackling. You know, play rec is within 5. Block shed is only 1. Pursuit's actually on Reddick's side. Zone coverage is only +1. And then hit power is 6. So, I mean, we're talking a difference of 50K to get damn near the same results. There's not that much of a difference there. Let's go ahead and take a look at Deion Jones, another card a lot of people love because of his speed. And Deion Jones is going for, not Byron Jones. Deion Jones is going for 60K. His price dropped as well. He was actually more than Shazier. He was going for like around 75, 80. But his speed is actually a little slower. Zone coverage that's the biggest difference. Zone coverage. But again, if you user the card, doesn't make a difference as long as you're using him. If you're leaving them alone, then obviously Deion Jones is better because that zone coverage +12, that's a lot. Play rec and all that stuff. But if you're using the card manually, 95% of the time I'm going to be on Reddick, right? The other 5%, you know, Deion Jones would have been better. But since I'm going to be on the card at all times, Reddick is better. He's faster. He's going to be able to cover more ground. With Shazier, it's the same speed, but a lot less cheaper, you know? So definitely a great card to get less than 20K. That card should not be 20K or 15K. He shouldn't. Reddick should not be 15K. Why is he 15K? Is because we have Team of the Week packs out. And with Team of the Week packs out, people are pulling them like gorillas. They're just continuously getting this card and throwing them on the auction block because either they don't want them or they just want their coins, you know, or people are doing sets and stuff like that. If this card came out and was not in, like, if they didn't drop Team of the Week packs and you weren't guaranteed Team of the Week players, that card is like a 25, 30K card. Easy. So you definitely want to try and scoop that card up if you have the coins for it quickly as possible. So now we're going ahead and we get a huge upgrade. In my opinion, a huge upgrade as our user. We are talking a upgrade of plus like 8 zone, 6 play rec, plus 2 it's just not even fair on how much better now this is how upgrades are supposed to be in Ultimate Team, man. This is how upgrades are supposed to be. Jake Stein, I applaud you for this upgrade, because this upgrade was significant, and it's not +1 here or there. I know that this Team of the Week card is better. Look at the play rec, man, +8. Look at the block shed, +8. Look at the pursuit, +8. Look at the zone, +8. Look at the hit power. Like, this card is so much better in every way. Now, if you don't have the coins for the Team of the Week Elite Reddick, then definitely get the gold version. You know, the gold version, which I was using, because he has 83 speed. He's so fast, and you guys seen he does work for me. I have 40k left, and I would definitely love to see if I can get an upgrade at the safety position. Let's see if we can go ahead and find somebody that interests us at the free safety spot. Neo has been making plays for me. Mitchell, not so much, but obviously I had to settle, you know, at certain positions because, you know, coins are tough to get. But with Team of the Week packs out, with a lot of people pulling packs, we want to try to take advantage of the market going down. Whenever new packs come out, the market goes down because people are going to want to get rid of whatever they pull, and they're going to want the new expensive cards. But we don't care about those cards. We care about the cards that people are pulling and throwing on the auction block for cheap. So let's see if we can find a good deal on somebody that's like an 84 to 85 overall. Reggie Nelson, I sold this card 5 days ago for like 36k. He's cheaper now. Okay, so he has +6 play rec. His zone coverage +3. His pursuit's a big difference, but to me it's not that much of a difference for me to go on ahead and get. Speed is the same, acceleration is the same, hit power is the same, zone coverage is slight, and he's shorter. So we have Swearinger. This Atwater may actually be good too. I think there's like an 85 overall Atwater that might be really good. I mean, look at this card. He's better than ever. He's faster. His hit power is more. His pursuit's more. His zone is more. His tackle is more. His play rec is more. His, like, everything is just better. He's taller. Sheesh. You think we can maybe be greedy and sneak away with a 86 to 87? Is there one less than 4? Most likely not. Yeah, these are gonna go for at least. So you just had to take a look, man. You had to go ahead and see what it is you can, you know. Yeah, you had to take a look. 1 dime with a 1 dime. So right here, there's probably more than 100. Let me see. There's not. Okay, so that means every single 84 to 85 overall free safety is on this list. So I don't need to filter and try and find if there's a cheaper Reggie Nelson for a longer time period. He's not showing up. No, he's on this list. So I definitely do not want to go in the route of Reggie Nelson. To me, that's not that big of an upgrade. Let's take a look at Alexander here. And he's better. He's got +4 speed, +5 zone, +3 hit power, +6 pursuit, +5 play. Yeah, see, he's +5 in like everything it is that I need. In zone, hit power, pursuit, you know, speed, he's +4. So to me, Morris is definitely better than Mitchell, and that right there is a big splash for me to go on ahead and get him. Let's take a look at strong safety just to see if there's any really good deals. But I like Neil though. Neil has been coming through for me though. Mitchell not so much. So we have a Dei who's going for less than 20k, but Neil just does work for me. Neil just puts in work. 83 overall, you know, I can't complain with Neil. He balls out for me. We got 85 overall Church for 25k. 85 overall. But to me, Neil is just, you know, he's faster. His hit power is more. Zone coverage is only 1. Yeah, I mean, you're better off with Neil, who's, you know, going to be cheaper. We got Wilcox, and now we're starting to get out of price range. Let's take a look at this Rodney Harrison. Rodney Harrison is faster, less hit power, slightly better zone. Yeah, Neo is just too good. Neo is just really, really, really good. Let's go to back to free safety. I think I'm gonna go on ahead and snag up that because even though Reggie Nelson is 20K, it's just not that big of a difference for me, you know, for me to spend the coins. But this Alexander though, is Alexander worth 10K more than Reggie Nelson? In my opinion, more speed, more hit power, more zone. He's actually better at everything than both Mitchell and Nelson. So if I had to get Alexander, I feel like I added a great user. I got a good tight end, and just slowly adding on to my defense. It's either a free safety or a cornerback that we want to go ahead and get. And cornerbacks are, you know, usually pretty expensive. Oh, they came out with the whatchamacallit, man. A cornerback that had 90 speed. 90 speed that's probably like really, 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 really cheap. Let me go ahead and take a look at that real quick. I forgot his name, but I know he had 90 speed. I think he was an 80 overall. I think he was like the minimal elite. So let's just go to elite. This guy right here for only 4.5K, bro. 90 speed. 90 speed at 6'1". 90 speed at 6'1". Coverage is not the best, but he is just going to be able to keep up with anybody in the game, any Randy Moss, or he's not going to get beat deep, which is really, really, really good if you want to send pressure and you got to press. But his coverage is really, really, really bad. Like really, really bad. Like it's not even justifiable. Like it's not even like useful in any way. If you need a good kick return guy, 90 speed, definitely the move. Yeah, he's just terrible at everything else. So I can't even. No way. There's not even a situation where I could see me having him on the field. His coverage is just so bad. Yeah, we wish we could get that card right there. Good lord, I wish I could get that card. So let me see, Jimmy Ward. Right now we're looking at Alexander. Jimmy Ward is faster. His hit power is less. His zone coverage is less. Yeah, if I want an upgrade, I want them to have more hit power, speed, and zone coverage. That's what I want to get. You know, I don't want to get somebody who's like similar. You know, I want them to be better. Okay, Amos has better zone coverage, way more speed, but his hit power is just not there, man. If his hit power was there, then just his hit power is just not there. I need somebody to crack somebody, and I'm not talking about even for fumbling reasons. I'm talking about just for forcing incomplete passes. Because if you lay a big hit, they're gonna drop the ball. Yeah, that's why I have Mitchell with that hit power. But I actually might go Amos, man. That 82 speed. That 82 speed, though, is... I mean, that 87 speed, he's just going to be all over the field. And even though I'm going to sacrifice on big hits and probably less incomplete passes, he's instead of cracking them and forcing the incomplete pass, he's probably going to get there and not even need to hit. He'll probably actually be there to make a play on the pass. 87 speed is so fast for a safety, my lord. So I think that's the move right there. I mean, his zone coverage is slightly better, but speed +6. The amount of ground this card is going to cover is going to be insane. Whether it's a flat route, whether it's playing over the top, whether he's just going to be everywhere. This card is going to be everywhere. For 12K, almost 90 speed at a safety position. Whew. Again, not the hit power I would like. Alexander, to me, is better, but Amos is just a far better bargain. We're going to go with Amos right here. And we still have 30K left. And on top of that, that allows me to sell Mitchell. So let me go on ahead and Remove Mitchell. Let me put our new safety Amos here. 87 speed. My lord, this card is going to be all over the place. I promise you. I promise you. Okay, so last thing I want to try to upgrade now that I actually have coins left over. I wasn't expecting to get, Amos at such a good deal. Is probably a D tackle. Little by little we're upgrading, little bits and pieces from players here and there. This card is NAT. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do with him. Mitchell we did purchase, so he is auctionable and sellable. 6K, somebody put him for 6.5. We'll put him for 5.9. He's not selling for much, and he's not a card, he just didn't do well for me, to be honest. And I knew once I had the coins and once I was going to get upgrades that he was going to go. Didn't really do too much for me. Let's see if we can get a nice elite D tackle, as we end up selling Coleman right there for 5K. Thank you. Now we have 35K. Let's see who it is we can get. Let's see if we can get a nice big block shedding monster at D tackle. Get our first elite D tackle. Okay, let's just see who they are overall. Okay, so right now we have, damn, they're like expensive as hell, huh? But 30K, like the same way I make a big splash with like a big cornerback like Ramsey and stuff like that. I would like to get like a 25, 30K D tackle. Get somebody, a monster that can hopefully ball out for me. Okay, so the cheapest person I can afford is Shelton or Goldman. I can just barely afford these cards. And Goldman is really slow. But block shed, we're looking +7 block shed, and that's all I need, right? At the end of the day, I just need him to be a block shedding monster. Let's take a look to see if there's anybody between 82 to 83. Okay, let's take a look at Logan right here. Logan has a block shed of 78. That's not, that's not too much better. If we're gonna go on ahead and spend coins, I want, we want a big significant upgrade. And again, the only thing I care about when it comes to D tackles, and again, this is just me. You don't have to try and build your team around the same thought process of me, but all I care about for D tackle, I just want block shed. At the end of the day, it's all I really care about. And Shelton looks like he has the highest block shed according to Mudhead that I can afford. So Shelton is the move. He's the highest block shed that I can afford for 35K. So we're actually gonna go back to 84, 85 overall. And this Shelton right here, we're going to go Team Browns. I'm not even going to scroll all the way down. Just going to go to Team Browns. Okay, so the cheapest one right here, his average price is 33K, and we're going to get him for 31. So we're actually saving just a slight amount. So I would like to think this right here is definitely a big upgrade. Not even compared to the 79 that we already have, but he's going to replace the 77 overall. We're still going to keep the 79 overall. So now he's going to replace Austin Johnson, and then now instead of having 79 and 77, we now have 84 and 79. So that right there just makes our defensive line just that much better. So little by little, we're going to be upgrading small pieces here and there. We got a great user. We got a significantly fast tight end. We got great speed at our safety, and we just got a block shedding monster, the highest block shedding defensive tackle that I could afford for 30K, which is 84 block shed, and Shelton. And now when we compare, and he actually goes to 85 because of the chemistry. but you know, big moves right there. He's slow as almighty hell. 45 speed, but I'm not expecting him to get sacks, right? I have Aaron Donald on my main team who has great speed, but he's not out there getting sacks for me, you know, because it's tough for a D tackle to get sacks, especially in a 3-4. But I just need him to play the run. You know, get the quarterback out the pocket. You know, we have plenty of speed on our D ends. You know, we have Averill, we have good speed, we have Dunlap, we have good speed. You know, if you can just block shed and just get them nervous to run out of the pocket into Dunlap, into Averill, that's what I need, right? I just need you to just block shed and create havoc. So, again, small, significant upgrades, but upgrades that I feel like is just going to be a big factor for us when we step on the field. That's the end of the video, fellas. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. We picked up 1, 2, 3, 4 new cards added to the squad. It's your boy GS, man. We should hopefully have gameplay of this team a little later on today. We're going to go on ahead and be signing out. Peace!
So many sacrifices.